Hey guys, Matt and Eric here. We're here to talk about last night's Lost episode, The Substitute, a Locke-centric episode. We love Locke episodes. I thought it was amazing. What did you think?
I thought it was a great episode, especially coming off last week, which was kind of so-so. This delivered everything you want from Lost. Lots of excellent character stuff involving Locke, lots of interesting things with the Man in Black, and another big piece of the puzzle we got at least a lot of illumination on, which is the numbers.
Yeah, we didn't get a straight-up answer, but we did get to see a new part of the island, that sort of cave by the cliff sides that the Man in Black and Sawyer went to, where Jacob apparently had written all the names of candidates for his position on the ceiling.
Right.
Including the number sequence, and attached to those numbers were the surviving members of 815, with one notable exception, though.
Yeah, we didn't see Kate Austin's name anywhere on there. If she was on there, she must have already been crossed out. So, for whatever reason, she is not a candidate, and that raises a lot of questions. Why is it she is singled out in that way?
Yeah, and there are also some speculation about some of the last names. Is Jack actually the shepherd that's written on the ceiling? Or is it Christian? Is it Aaron, even? Also, Kwan. It might not be Jen or Son. It might be their child. So there's still some questions there, too, which is what we love about Lost. Also, great to see something that we love back at the premiere, the Man in Black juxtaposed with Locke in the FlashSideways. And Locke's FlashSideways worked tremendously this time, so much better than Kate's FlashSideways last week.
Yeah, it actually gave us a lot more information, a lot more things to chew on as far as what's going on in this other reality. We found out, for instance, that yes, Rose does have cancer in this other reality. We also found out that Locke is still on friendly terms, apparently, with his father, which is a huge deal.
Yeah, like some things are different, some things are the same, but Locke knowing his father in that way means he must have been paralyzed in a different manner, and he must have met Helen in a different manner, too.
Yeah.
And it was great to see him meet up with the people from the island reality in his FlashSideways. Worked a lot better than Kate's FlashSideways. They were sort of there to help pick Locke up when he was down during his moments of anger and depression. The way Hurley was there when he lost his job, Rose was there when he needed job placement, and Ben was even there.
Yeah, Ben was there as a mild-mannered European history teacher, and the Ben and Locke dynamic has been one of the most fascinating relationships on the show. I'm very curious to see what it'll be like in this other reality where the two are working together as teachers.
I'm more fascinated in something else. 2 words for you. Principal Widmore.
Principal Widmore, I like it.
Yeah. Now, in all seriousness, though, the Charles Widmore Ben Linus storyline is something that we actually are very curious to see how it's going to play out this season, or if there's even any room for it.
I feel like there has to be room for it. Charles Widmore has become increasingly important the last 2 seasons, so I'm sure he'll be back at some point. I do hope he's back sooner than later.
And who was that blonde kid that the Man in Black kept seeing? And that Sawyer was able to see, too. Is it Jacob? Is it Aaron? Yeah, I know Aaron sounds weird, but you can't dismiss anybody because of their age on a show like this, especially when they're on the island. But we want to know what you guys thought, because we absolutely love this episode. So you can send us your feedback to IGNTV@IGN.com.
Yeah, and there's so much to talk about with this episode and Lost in general. We're going to get to even more on Channel Surfing, the IGN TV podcast.
See you guys next week.